My name is Denin Edem Hotel, popularly known as Edem. I'm in the music industry. I'm a recording artist and the CEO of Alter Regime Music Group, which is a resident label here in Ghana, West Africa. Well, as a recording artist, I started in 2009, and then VRMG came into being formally and legally in 2011, 2012. And from then, we've been into recording, brand management, production, and anything that has to do with creative arts, publishing, copyrights, and promotion. My light bulb moment, I think, was after my first album, my debut album. I went into a trance. I went into a trance where I had a successful album, media-wise, but financially, I didn't. And so I thought to myself, there is always a way to turn people's love for you into money. There's always a way to turn people's attention. Once you have people's attention for any product, that is an element of success. And so I took that and told myself I was going to self-fund my subsequent projects, house it on my own label, gain total control of my product. And that was my light bulb moment. I was willing to take on all the challenges that came with being an independent label, free of other people's direction, and follow my hunches and follow my instincts. And that was when I saw the door open. The number one lesson I learned in business is that you might not benefit from get-go when you're honest, but it goes a long way to help your credibility, to help your network of people, because just like all things, it takes time for people to get to know you, and it's the same for the business world. And you might want to cut corners to be able to rake in quick revenue, but honesty goes a long way to impact on your business. My biggest mistake for me that I think I've learned from my journey is how sometimes you confuse loyalty with professionalism. It's quite something I've come to learn, that once it becomes a job, you might have worked with people for long, but when it's time for you to take firm decisions, you have to take it. And there were certain points in my career where I had people like that and I didn't take firm decisions. And it went a very long way to harm the label. There were major deals that we were supposed to go through with, and we didn't go through with it. Yes, so misplaced priorities, yes, where because of loyalty, your professional assertiveness is reduced, I think has been my biggest mistake. We've had many breaking boundary moments. One of the very ones I remember was when we got a call from Washington, from Voice of America. The call came through because we shot a video. We touched on slave trade with Sway. And so we got a call. I was interviewed, and later when I flew into America, I was hosted at the Voice of America. At that very point, it taught me three things. That video had the lowest number of views on my YouTube page. But why is it that it has a very global impact? Because of subject matter. It means that you have to stay true to yourself, and sometimes it is quality over quantity. And then it also showed me that no matter the environment you find yourself, you have to try to think outside the box, because usually it is people trying to do visuals that would depict women in a certain light. And we decided to go in a different direction, and it caught people's attention on a very global scale. And so that was quite huge for me and the label VRMG. My mantra is that consistency is the mother of greatness. I've seen it in my entire work, where we set the tone to do something, and once we keep at it, it became very, very possible. And it looks like every time you are consistent, you're closer to opening that door. So in 2009, we're nominated for 8 nominations. We won 1. We kept at it, and about 3 years later, we won a lot of other awards. We kept at it more and were nominated at the Black Canadian Awards. And consistency for me has opened more doors than anything can do for me. And so that is what I think everybody should deploy in their everyday life, in their business, in their ethics. Be consistent.